Good morning from Delhi. It is 8:30 a.m. and we are setting off our amazing road trip all the way to hills of Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh. A long journey ahead, around 475 kilometers. But when mountains are your destination, you know it is going to be worth it. Let us hit the road and chase some mountains.
As we drive past the outskirts of Delhi, the sky begins to glow. There's something magical about watching the sunrise while you're heading toward the hills. It's like nature is guiding the way.
You feel like you're gliding through the plains, watching the world slowly shift from city chaos to countryside calm.
The scenic transition. The journey begins in the bustling plains of Delhi, but as you move northward, especially after Chandigarh, the landscape starts to shift dramatically. Flat urban scenes give way to lush greenery, winding roads, and the first hints of the Shivalik Hills.
Beautiful spots along the way, Karnal and Kurukshetra, historical detours with nice food joints, perfect for breakfast. Chandigarh, a good midpoint to stretch your legs, refuel both car and belly, and maybe grab some amazing North Indian snacks. Ropar to Anandpur Sahib, this stretch starts getting hilly, with forests and valleys coming into view. Kangra Valley, as you near Dharamshala, the terrain opens up into a dramatic view of the Daladhar mountain range, snow-capped peaks on clear days.
Road experience. From Delhi to Chandigarh, the roads are wide and smooth and H44 is a dream for cruising. After Una, the ascent starts and you'll hit curvy hill roads. Drive slowly, enjoy the views, and stop for photos. There are plenty of serene spots with pine forests and gurgling streams. The last leg into Dharamshala is breathtaking. The town seems to peek out from behind the hills, surrounded by thick cedar forests and framed by towering mountains. Nature and vibes, wildflowers, pine forests, and terraced farms dominate the scenery. Windows down, cool mountain breeze in your face, and the scent of deodar trees, it's a feast for the senses. If you time your trip for early morning, or just after the rains, the mists rolling over the hills are pure magic. Dharamshala is beautiful year-round, but the best time to visit really depends on what kind of vibe you're looking for. Here's a breakdown: spring to early summer, March to June, best overall. Why it's great: weather, pleasant, 15 degrees C to 30 degrees C, perfect for sightseeing and trekking. Scenery, lush green hills, blooming flowers, clear skies. Activities, ideal for hikes, like triand, paragliding, visiting monasteries, and exploring nearby villages like MacLeod Ganj. This is the most popular and comfortable time for tourists, perfect for a first-time visit. Monsoon, July to September, for peace seekers. Why it's unique: weather, cool and misty, with intermittent rains. Scenery, extremely green and fresh, waterfalls in full flow. Crowds, fewer tourists, peaceful vibe. Hilly roads can get slippery, and landslides are possible, so be cautious if driving during this season. Autumn, October to November, clear and crisp. Why it's great weather, crisp and cool, 10 degrees C to 25 degrees C, great for cozy stays. Scenery, golden light, clear skies, post-monsoon freshness. Photography, stunning views of snow-capped Dhauladars begin to return. Winter, December to February, snowy and magical. Why it's beautiful weather, cold, 0 degrees C to 10 degrees C, snow in upper areas like Triant, McLeod Ganj. Scenery, snow-covered mountains, pine forests dusted in white. Vibe, cozy cafes, warm food, and chilled-out mountain life. Best if you love snow, and don't mind the cold, also fewer tourists around. So, what's the best time? For trekking, sightseeing, and a full experience, March to June. For quiet, cozy vibes and snowy scenes, December to February. For a green, misty retreat, and fewer people, July to September. Dharamshala is one of those places where every corner feels peaceful and scenic, especially with the Dhauladar range always in the backdrop. Whether you're into culture, nature, or just chilling in mountain cafes, there's something for everyone. Here's a list of must-visit places in and around Dharamshala. McLeod Ganj, the heart of Dharamshala. Why go? Tibetan culture, lively vibe, monasteries, cafes. Don't miss Tibet Museum. Main Square Market, souvenirs, handicrafts. Cafe culture, try Bogsu cake. Namgyal Monastery and Suglaghang Complex. Why go? Residence of the Dalai Lama, peaceful spiritual vibe. What to do? Sit in silence, spin the prayer wheels, observe monks in debate or meditation. Bogsu Waterfall and Bogsunag Temple. Short trek spot with a refreshing waterfall. Popular with backpackers, chill at the cafes near the waterfall. The temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva, and is one of the oldest in the area. Try and trek. Most famous trek near Dharamshala, round 7 kilometers one way from McLeod Ganj. Moderate hike with stunning views of the snow-capped Dhauladar range. You can do it in a day, or camp overnight under the stars. Dharamkot, a small hippie village above McLeod Ganj. Ideal for yoga, meditation, art cafes, and alternative vibes. Great for peaceful forest walks. Nadi Village. Panoramic viewpoint for Dhauladar range and sunsets. Quieter than McLeod Ganj, with a few homestays and local cafes. Kangra Fort, near Dharamshala. Around 20 kilometers away, one of the oldest forts in India. Beautiful valley views and a deep sense of history. Combine with a visit to Maya Jawalaji Temple if you're up for a religious trail. Norbulinka Institute, a hidden gem dedicated to preserving Tibetan culture and crafts. Gorgeous gardens, workshops, and a peaceful vibe. Great place to buy authentic Tibetan handicrafts. Dal Lake and St. John in the Wilderness Church. Small but scenic, surrounded by deodar trees. The old British-era church nearby is very photogenic and peaceful. HPC Stadium, cricket stadium. One of the highest cricket stadiums in the world. Even if there's no match, the view of the Dhauladars from the stands is unreal.
Many thanks for watching. I request you to please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you once again.